From the stadium in Fort Myers, Florida, this is live continuing coverage of the 2017 NCRHA National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. Getting ready for another Division III pool play game between Lindenwood and Grand Valley State. This is a Pool A matchup. Farmingdale and Michigan State also in Pool A. There are 12 teams in Division III this season, or for these championships. All 4 teams in Pool A will get a bye into the quarterfinals, which will be late tomorrow night. And we're underway with this game here on the Bauer Rink. Lindenwood with a puck. Long pass ahead, and it goes off a Grand Valley stick. And the Lions will retreat back into their own zone with a puck. Carried by Daniel Higa. And Higa carries it up the floor, takes a shot, stopped. Rebound, score! Daniel Higa with a long initial shot. The save was made by Daniel Racevik. And Higa got to the rebound and puts it in the back of the net, and just 41 seconds in, it's 1-0 Lindenwood. Lindenwood with a puck off the subsequent draw. Sent into the Grand Valley State zone. Puck comes out in front of the Grand Valley net. A shot stopped and covered up by Racevik. Keeping it a 1-0 game for Lindenwood. 10:44 left in the first. Draw one by Lindenwood. There's a shot stopped and covered up by Racevik. That shot coming from Timothy Bray. Draw one by Lindenwood. Jeff Arscott standing behind his own net. He'll leave it and let it be picked up by Alex Griffith. Griffith on the far side. Racing into the Grand Valley zone. Stops in the right wing corner. Passes off to Arscott, who flicks it behind the net. Now he chases it down on the near side. Griffith had the puck knocked off his stick. Grand Valley trying to get it out. And here come the Lakers down the floor. First real chance for them. Shot, score! Thrown into the roof of the net from the top of the left circle. Scoring that goal for Grand Valley State is Justin Sims. And it's 1-1 here in the first with 9:45 to go. So Grand Valley State, first chance they get to come down the floor, they cash in. We'll see how Lindenwood respond to that. Thompson Teague with the puck for Lindenwood. Into the Grand Valley zone, backhands it wide of the far post. Here come Grand Valley again. There's a shot, takes a deflection and in! Wesley Guthrie takes a shot that went off the stick of Teague and into the roof of the Lindenwood net. Grand Valley State suddenly in the lead, 2-1 Lakers with 9:18 left in the first. Drawing by Lindenwood. Teague pushes it through the legs of Guthrie. It came on goal and Racevik steered it away. There's a shot turned away by Racevik, kind of floated up in the air on him. That shot coming from Spencer Marquis. There's a shot. Gloved and held onto by Racevik. That shot coming from Jake Escarcega. .8:44 left in the first. 2-1 Grand Valley State. Puck on the far boards. Lindenwood with it. Here's Escarcega. Passing it over to Daniel Higa. Dropped back to Thompson Teague. Passed ahead to Spencer Marquis. Passed back over to Teague. Teague will spin around, pass it off to Marquis. Off Marquis' stick and gets away from him. Here come Grand Valley State again. Where the puck is Andrew Budai. Puck was taken away for a moment by Lindenwood. And then it's poked toward the net, stopped and covered up at the far post by Brad Forshee. Pushing it on goal there was Tyler Glenfield. 7:51 to go in the first, still 2-1 Grand Valley State. Draw one by Lindenwood. Jason Novak with a puck. Carried into the Grand Valley zone on the near side. Knocked off the stick of Jonathan Gauthier in the slot. And here's Patrick Dowling. Going around the back of his own net, coming out to the far side. In the Grand Valley zone, tried to send it to the net, it was blocked. Puck sent down the floor. Carl Soderling with it for Grand Valley State. Goes over to the near boards. Backhands to Budai. Budai, it knocked away from him. Lakers hang on to it though. Stefan Ropp with it now. Has it taken away? To the net, a backhander score! Who is that? That was Timothy Bray on the steal. He carried it to the near side of the net and backhanded it over Racevik, who was down into the back of the net. It's 2-2 with now 6:40 left in the first. Here Lindenwood shooting again, stopped and covered up by Racevik. That shot that time coming from Alex Griffith. Lindenwood with the puck behind their own net. Chris Visico comes over to the far side to the Grand Valley net, has to go around the back of it, and the net got knocked loose. Got knocked out of place. Board reads 3-2. That's incorrect, isn't it? I haven't seen Lindenwood score a third goal. Yeah, it's incorrect. Panicking there for a second. Did I miss anything? Here come Lindenwood again. Taken away by Grand Valley. And getting pushed off the puck in the slot was Tyler Glenfield. Here comes Alex Griffith, a shot, score! Alex Griffith carrying it up the floor on the near side, fires the puck into the inside part of the net. Now it's 3-2 Lindenwood with 5:14 left in the first. No, they said no goal. Okay, so they waved that goal off. So it's still 2-2. There's a shot fired wide of the near post by Ryan Kustek. The board still reads 3-2 incorrectly. Here come Grand Valley again. Guthrie backhanding it to the slot, and it's knocked over the net by Joseph Testa. Here's Lindenwood, puck's in towards the net, tipped in, now that counts. Now it's 3-2. Jake Escarcega sending it towards the net. And it got a tip from, I think, Thompson Teague. Now it's 3-2 Lindenwood with 4:14 left in the first, and the board incorrectly says 4-2, the scoreboard. Not the graphic you're seeing on your screen. Oh, Ryan Kustek being given credit for the goal. Lindenwood for another one. Oh, that one hit the post. Escarcega. Here come Lindenwood again, another shot turned away by Racevik. That shot coming from Spencer Marquis. Down the floor come Grand Valley. Shot blocked. A Glenfield shot blocked. Here's Escarcega. Into the Grand Valley zone. Drops it back, a shot stopped. Rebound stopped by Racevik. He kept that out somehow. Great goaltending by Daniel Racevik to keep it a 3-2 game. Whoever that was at the far post for Lindenwood should have stuffed the puck in, but he couldn't. Lindenwood with the puck off the draw. Here's Dowling. Around the back of the net. Backhanded over to the far side. Sent back across to the near side. Dowling. Passed over to the far side, Timothy Bray. Bray puts it in front. Shot turned away by Racevik. That shot was from Jonathan Gauthier. Puck sent back down the floor on the far side into the Lindenwood zone. Picked up by Dowling. Backhanded over to the left wing corner. And that's Timothy Bray being held. He's drawn a penalty. Whoa, and then Grand Valley player took a shot after the whistle, took a shot towards the net, and he got knocked over. It was Daniel Nielsen. So let's see what the penalties are here. Patrick Dowling will go into the box for Lindenwood. And Carl Soderling goes in for Grand Valley. It'll remain 4-on-4. Didn't see what the penalties were. There's a one-timer stopped by Racevik. It was Escarcega shooting there. The live score box. The live score box says it's 4-2 Lindenwood, but I could have sworn I've only seen 3 goals go in. There was one that was waved off. The net got knocked loose one time. Okay, I'm confused now. I really am confused because I've seen at least 4 pucks go in the net, maybe 5. I don't know. I'm confused now. I really am confused. I need some clarification on this. We're gonna have to ask one of the officials. Final minute of the first. Because I know Lindenwood, they scored 1 goal, but it didn't count. Because right after that goal, they had the face-off in the high zone in front of the score box, which meant the goal didn't count. And the net got knocked loose with a player going towards it. And I don't think he put the puck in, because I'm pretty sure that they dropped the puck next to the net. Here's Budai in front. A backhander stopped. Glenfield a shot, hit the far post. There's going to be a penalty against Lindenwood. 11.7 seconds left. It's a hooking call. And going into the box for Lindenwood is Thompson Teague. So Grand Valley to the power play, trailing either 4-2 or 3-2. I'm not sure. Again, we're gonna have to get clarification during the break because I'm confused here. Draw one by Lindenwood. Grand Valley take it away. Here's Glenfield backhanding it towards the slot, knocked away by a Lindenwood stick. There's a shot stopped. Rebound stopped, and that's the end of the period. There's going to be another penalty. Lindenwood are leading, but it's either 3-2 or 4-2. I'm not sure. And we'll get that penalty during the break as well. Ref!
It was a weird start.
Hey, can y'all tell one of the officials to come over here? Because I'm confused about the score.
They called one off?
Yeah, they did call one off. Yep. So, but the live box score also says it's 4-2. That's incorrect, isn't it?
That was 4-2.
It's 4-2. Okay. When was there? Because I know the net got knocked loose one time.
Yeah, Griffin scored a goal, and they did. It wasn't like they didn't know how long he was carrying on. I think Griffin scored one goal. He scored too quick, and then.
Okay. I must have missed one.
It was a weird first minute half. You're fucking good, aren't you?
Damn it! Is the score correct?
I can double check that for you. Pretty sure. Pass out to like squeezing so hard.
I must have missed it because I know one got waved off, and then there's another situation where they were attacking the net and the net came loose. Did the puck go in before the net came loose?
Not on that play, no.
Back on the Bauer rink here at the stadium in Fort Myers, Florida, going to the second period of this Division III pool play game. And we checked during the break, and yes, Lindenwood are leading 4-2. So apparently we missed a goal, and if we've missed a goal, I apologize. I sincerely apologize if we've missed a goal. Grand Valley on a 4-on, I'm sorry. Yeah, Grand Valley on a 4-on-2 to start this second period. Lindenwood attacking the net, and it's covered up by Daniel Racevik. Puck taken away by Spencer Marquis into the Grand Valley zone. A shot just wide of the far post. Here's Jeremy Schmaltz. Passing the puck over. Comes back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz carrying it over to the far side. Pass down. Back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz in the far circle. Try to drop it back. And it's taken away and cleared by Lindenwood. Here come Grand Valley again. And the pass, the centering pass, missed the intended target, so Schmaltz has to keep it in the zone. Puck pass down low. Pass back to Stefan Ropp. Schmaltz. 15 seconds left in the 4-on-2. Puck comes out in front. Ropp down low. Grand Valley trying to put it in. There's another shot turned away. Good save there by Brad Forshee. First penalty is up. 10 seconds left of the 4-on-3. Schmaltz. Passing over to the near side and Ropp. Ropp sent towards the net. Deflected on goal, stopped. Rebound sent across the front of the net. Penalty time against Lindenwood is up, and they're back at even strength. And the Lindenwood Lions score again. Chris Fisico putting the puck in the back of the net. It's 5-2. Grand Valley State with the puck again. Taken back by the Lions. Here come Lindenwood again. Shot over the net. That one from Jonathan Gauthier. Grand Valley carried the puck into the Lindenwood zone, taken back by the Lions. Here's Gauthier, pass across, tipped just wide of the far post by Timothy Bray. Racevik might have gotten a piece of it. Puck fired wide of the far post again. Bray around the back of the net. Sent towards the net. Knocked away by Grand Valley State. Pass across to the near side, Joseph Testa, who gets knocked into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty against, I think, Patrick Dowling, a tripping call. So Grand Valley will return to the power play, trailing 5-2 with 7:57 left in the second. Puck coming down the Grand Valley slot and was going towards an empty net as Racevik went out to play it, but luckily for him, it was kind of tailing off towards going wide of the far post before Jeremy Schmaltz caught up to it. Here come Lindenwood again. Puck in front, of backhander over the net from Spencer Marquis. Schmaltz Passing over, comes back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz shot the win off a stick and into the netting above the glass. 54 seconds left in the power play, 6:51 left in the second, still 5-2. Lindenwood, that shot going off the stick of Thompson Teague. Lindenwood won the draw and cleared it. Brought back into the Lindenwood zone by Andrew Budai. Passed over to the near side. Daniel Nielsen, a shot, hit the post. Puck comes back around to the near side. Nielsen will catch up to the puck. Under 25 seconds left in the power play for Grand Valley State. Nielsen. Pass blocked. Comes back to him. Passed over to the far side. And it's knocked off the stick of, I think, Budai. Lindenwood bringing it back the other way. There's a shot over the net. And the penalty time against Lindenwood is up there back at even strength. Patrick Dowling out of the box, attacking the Grand Valley net, and he scores! Patrick Dowling from the penalty box to the score sheet. Off the inside of the far post into the back of the net. 6-2 Lindenwood with 5:50 to go in the second. Lindenwood coming down the floor again. Ryan Kustik, a shot. Stopped and covered up by Daniel Racevik. Lindenwood with a puck again. There's a shot off the stick of Racevik into the netting above the glass. Shooting it there was Bryce Kozine. .507 left in the second, still 6-2. Lindenwood. Lindenwood with a puck off the draw, even though it was sent towards their zone by Tyler Glenfield. With it on the far side is Jeff Arscott, carried to the net and shot it, I think, behind the net. Over on the far side with it is Kustek. Pass is intercepted by Glenfield, taken back by Lindenwood. There's a shot over the net from Mark Birchall. Kustek. Around the back of the net. Passing it up the far side. And Jeff Arscott will stop behind his own net while Lindenwood changed some on-floor personnel. Puck now in the Grand Valley zone. Sit towards the net. Oh, and Arscott whiffs on the one-timer try at the far side of the net. Lindenwood backing back up. Here's Timothy Bray to the Grand Valley net. He scores. Timothy Bray gets a long pass from behind his own net, carries it right to the Grand Valley net, and backhands it into the back of said Grand Valley net for his second goal of the game. And it is now 7-2 Lindenwood with 3:19 left in the second. Here they come again. Patrick Gauthier fires the puck wide. Or Jonathan Gauthier, excuse me. Lindenwood bringing the puck back down the floor. Ryan Kustek makes his way to the, I'm sorry, that's Jeff Escarcega making his way to the near side. He's forced to pass, Jake Escarcega, excuse me. Forced to pass it up the far side, taken back by Grand Valley State. It's a backhander turned away by Forshee. Rebound across the front of the net. With it now is Sean Serafini. And the puck backhanded over to the near side, coming towards the Grand Valley net. Timothy Bray was chasing after it, forcing Daniel Racevik to send it up the floor. Lindenwood changing some of their players, making some substitutions. And the Lions go on the attack again. Alex Griffith passes it over to Escarcega. Here's Escarcega on the far side, makes his way to the net, poked off his stick by Racevik. Good poke check there by Racevik. Alex Griffith over to Chris Visico. Final minute of the second. Puck brought down the floor, shot and a goal from Alex Griffith. Racing down the far side, carried it right to the net and fires it in off the inside of the near post. It's 8-2 Lindenwood with 49.7 seconds left in the second. Lindenwood score one more goal without giving up another. Will finish the game on the running clock. Puck sent up the floor on the far side. With it is Patrick Dowling. Dowling passing it over to Griffith. Now over to Visico. Visico passing across to the near side, and Jason Novak. Here's Visico carrying it to the Grand Valley net. A shot would have gone wide of the far post regardless, but I think Racevik got a piece of it with a blocker as Dowling forces Joseph Testa down to the floor, and that's it for the second. Where Lindenwood completely take control of the game. The Lions adding 4 goals, and they're leading Grand Valley State 8-2 at the end of 2 in this Division III pool play game. Back on the Bauer Rink here at the stadium in Fort Myers, Florida, getting ready to start the third period of this Division III pool play game. Lindenwood leading Grand Valley State 8-2. Lindenwood with the puck. Daniel Higa coughs up the puck to, I think that's Andrew Budai. Yes, it is. And Budai is taken away, and a shot goes off the glove of Daniel Racevik into the netting above the glass. That was from Spencer Marquis. Grand Valley State win the draw and send the puck into the Lindenwood zone. Patrick Dowling will chase it down. Marquis bringing the puck up the floor. He's taken down. He's drawn a penalty. It's a tripping call. And the penalty is against Justin Sims. Lindenwood start the power play with just over 11 minutes left in regulation, leading 8-2. Jake Escarcega shot over the net. Puck over on the far side. Passed over, one-timer, stopped and held onto by Racevik at the near post. Good job by him going from post to post because Escarcega had a lot of net to work with there. Racevik closed it up very quickly. There's Spencer Marquis. Passed over far side. Shot turned away by Racevik. That was from Jason Novak. Novak with the puck again across to Escarcega. Escarcega passed down low. Back to Escarcega. Back across Novak off his stick to Thompson Teague. Shot, score! Passed across to the far post, and Spencer Marquis bangs it in. It's 9-2 Lindenwood with 10:15 to go, and we're going to finish on the running clock. Here come Lindenwood again. Puck carried around the back of the net. Drop back. Okay, so it was Escarcega's goal. Marquis was hanging out at the far post. Puck carried to the net. Shot stopped. Covered up at the far post. I'm sorry, Marquis was hanging out at the near post. There was a shot stopped and covered up by Racevik. Lindenwood with a puck off the face-off. Mark Birchall carrying it up the floor. Passed over, shot, stop. Nope, it's in. It's in. Puck was put in from the far side. I do believe Birchall got that goal. I don't think anybody even came close to the far side of the net as he did. It's 10-2 Lindenwood with 8:30 and ticking left in the game. Here's Jake Escarcega dropping it behind his own net for Thompson Teague. So it is Mark Birchall's goal, and Lindenwood almost got another just now as Bryce Cozine went on the breakaway there. Daniel Racevik making a big save to keep it an 8-goal game. Puck over on the near side. Escarcega passing it down. Back over to Escarcega. Shot stopped and covered up at the near post by Racevik. 7:15 and ticking left in the game. Riley Guthrie was carrying the puck down the floor, got bumped off it by Patrick Dowling, and you may have heard he did not like that very much. Here's Spencer Marquis back in the Grand Valley zone. Sends it in front of the net. Boy, was Racevik lucky nobody in a black jersey was there, because he was looking to his left and the puck suddenly came out to his right. He had no idea where it was. Here's Patrick Dowling. Sent ahead to Daniel Higa. Puck carried to the net by Carl Soderling. He scores. Carl Soderling got Brad Forsey down and puts it in the bottom corner on the near side of the net. Grand Valley State get a third goal. It's 10-3 Lindenwood with 5:30 and ticking left in the game. Here's Birchall. Passing over to the far side. With it now is Jeff Arscott carrying it to the net. Shot turned away at the near post by Racevik. And Lindenwood with a takeaway, and somebody's lost a wheel. It's rolling around on the floor in front of the Lindenwood bench as the shot is gloved and held onto by Racevik. And also what appears to be a screw holding in the wheel. Lindenwood with the puck once again. There's Alex Griffith passing over off the stick of Escarcega. Farmingdale have beaten Michigan State 6-1 over on the Mission Rink. That is the other Pool A game. Alex Griffith with the puck, banking it off the near boards. Passed over to the far side, carried to the net, a shot over the net from Bryce Cozine. And Alex Griffith under a bit of pressure there from Justin Sims. And here come Grand Valley State now. Shot wide of the near post from the far circle. Taking that shot was Stefan Ropp. Comes back to Ropp on the far side, and he'll dump it back down low. Puck passed up the floor by Lindenwood once again. Grand Valley State with it. Now Lindenwood with it. Knocked off the stick of Chris Visico. And now back the other way come Grand Valley State. Tyler Glenfield tried to pass it over to Justin Sims, but it went off a Lindenwood stick. Got away from him. Here come the Lions once more. Oh, one-handed try off the right leg pad of Daniel Racevik. Pretty interesting little shot try there by, that's Chris Visico, who had that one-handed attempt just then. Here's Jeff Arscott. Back up the floor to the Grand Valley zone. A shot stopped. Covered up by Daniel Racevik. One minute left in the game, 10-3 Lindenwood. Lindenwood bringing the puck up the floor. Taken away from Timothy Bray. Bray gets it back behind the net. Tries a wraparound, throws it across the front of the net. 10 seconds left. And a shot stopped by Racevik. It's from Jonathan Gauthier, I think. Grand Valley, here's Testa. Time runs out. Lindenwood opened up Division III pool play with a dominant 10-3 win over Grand Valley State. And so the first round of pool play for Pool A in Division III is done. Farmingdale and Lindenwood both 1-0. Grand Valley State and Michigan State both 0-1. Once again, I want to sincerely apologize for maybe missing a goal in the first period. I just don't know. I guess this stuff does run together, even though you try not to let it. But I do apologize. Anyway, we now turn our attention back to bracket play in Division I. Coming up next here on the Bauer Rink, Farmingdale, the top seed, taking on Missouri. Craig Jolly will do play-by-play of that game, and I'll be alongside him doing color. But the final score here in this Division III pool play game, Lindenwood 10, Grand Valley State. Bye for now.